What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and technically day 4 has started on GMS about roughly 4 hours ago, but I haven't really done anything in game for the past 6 hours, so this is basically the end of my day 3 progress. I just hit level 201 right before I stopped playing. I am at 36%. I still have one more arcane stone that I have to charge up real quick. As soon as that's charged up, I'm practically 202 after I use this. So easy levels, easy levels. Gear wise, stuff like that. I pulled a really good Fafnir weapon. Flame, at least. The pot isn't really all that great. Right here. 66 magic attack, 3% damage, and 3% all stat. That's ridiculous. I mean, it took me 2 flames to roll it. Because I have been buying a couple bit of flames and using them on some of my boss equipment. So that's basically that. I also do have this hat. I rolled this flame on the hat. 20 int for magic attack, 5% all stat. I think that's like 72 stat equivalent, equal to 72 int, roughly. So I'm not exactly bugging. There's no reason for me to re-roll that. There's so many other things I gotta work on. I still haven't rolled a face or an earring or a silver blossom ring. I think part of the reason is because I did normal horntail instead of chaos horntail, in which I could definitely do chaos horntail. Another boss milestone, especially since I can do chaos horntail, is that I killed Hardlux and I got a reinforced belt. I don't have any intentions to use this belt. I'm not sure if I want to. I have in Ayome's treasure, and I'm probably going to be using that for quite a while, like probably up till I can kill Helix, to be honest. So that's basically that. Also, another thing is that I have a 6% int Blue Varuna, level 98 mage overall, and I need level 110 overall to transfer it to. But because this is reboots, mages have a really hard time finding level 110 overall, so I decided to do some professions. The fatigue reset, but I did hit the 300 max. I got my herbalism to 2, mining I can level that up to 4, smithing to 5, and I need to get my alchemy to 6, so I'm going to be able to fuse and extract all equipment, preferably the extracting, because what I can do with equipment extracting is that I can extract all the gear that I find, and I should be able to like all the pencilier stuff when I farm here in Road of Vanishing. I can get Philosopher Stones, and I can break those down as well, or NPC those for about 300k each. I also wanted to level alchemy to make the overall, because smithing does require me to have an advanced item crystal in order to make said overall armor. Right here, level 110. They all require garnet, advanced item crystal, and an advanced abrasive. So as soon as I'm able to craft this, and I did try my luck with the Rudibus boxes and I got nothing from it, when I am able to craft that, I should be able to just transfer from a level 98 overall to a level 150 overall easily. I also pulled this because, well, believe it or not, I did Monad. If you know by the medal, I ended up doing Monad. I did it for the first time just because I heard he gave a really good perm title. I didn't exactly remember what the stats were, but I just did it anyway. And I also did it for some epic equips. If you're in there just for the epic equips, don't even bother, because like you can do Empress. Not Empress, I'm sorry. You can kill like elite bosses or open Rune of Riches and go for like the floating armors, and then boom, you get epic pencilier armor just like that. Like, it's not that difficult to do. But I still didn't want that anyway, because it was my first time doing it. I wanted to see what it was like. I did it just for fun, and now I got what I wanted from it. This medal is pretty crazy. 10 all stats, 15. I'm sorry, this title. 10 all stats, 15 weapon and magic attack, and 5% boss damage. That is a really high amount of attack. The boss damage is good too. This is definitely comparable to like Pink Bean. I'm not sure if that 5%. The difference is that Pink Bean gives 5% more boss damage, but 10 less magic attack. I'm sure that's better than this Monad title, but at the end of the day, that attack will come in handy after said Eternal Flame expires. When I do come around again, because this Eternal Flame will last me for the entire 20 days. So I'm going to be using this title at all times. So it does help me with like Arcane Force and whatnot. Speaking of Vanishing Journey, level 2, 9 out of 15. Have another dailies today. I'm not doing Urda Spectrum until I'm level 220. I hate Urda Spectrum with a passion. I'm just going to do my 8 Vanishing Journey day, or I'm just going to do my base dailies for the 8 symbols from that. And then I'm just going to get the 10 Vanishing Journey symbols every time I level up. And then just level it up through that. When we get Arcane Vouchers at level 211 to 220, I'm going to try my best to rush to 220 as soon as possible. And make it to Latch. I also hope I have all boss accessories by then. Because that'll probably be around the time I start turning those into Meso gear. And I plan to use Meso gear on my boss accessories as main equipment for the time being. So I really need to pull this face, this earring, and maybe this ring, so I can actually, you know, get to doing it. Because I am going to get a solid ring, probably today for day 4. And Chaos Horntail, run that with the spider. I also need to farm another spider because I only have 1 vitality on it. I need to get 2 more. Need to do Chaos Horntail, and then I should be good to go. I should also probably do something about this Crusader Codex. Look for people to do Leaf-Free PQ with, Leaf-Free PQ, Dragon Rider PQ, so I can actually get it. And that's basically it. That's all I got there. Oh yeah, totems. I pulled an incense burner doing my Guardian dailies. I'm just like, wait a second, isn't this totem extremely rare? And it really is, and I somehow was able to pull it. So now I got the full Guardian set. I mean, these 2 totems are common as hell. It surprised me how easy you could get these 2. But this incense burner, this thing is something else. It's ridiculous. So pretty much range right now. Get off this mount. 3.4k stat. Go ahead and use Haku for the magic attack. I'm like 596k range, self buff without anything extra. No attacking mobs, anything of that fashion. My ability is really silly. 13% Meso obtain. I'm just gonna keep it as it is for now, to be honest. While I start pulling Meso gear, and then probably re-roll it as soon as I finish it for like maybe 17 plus at legendary, because there's really no reason for me to keep a 13% enter when I know for a fact that I can go much higher than that. But that's it as far as gear progression goes. That was 8 minutes of talking. But now we're gonna go through a little bit more talking with extra glory stuff. Today I'm gonna talk about the Glory Guard Outpost. Since I'm not going to be here to cover some of the things that happen from December 18th and onwards, because I'll be in the land of Korean Maple Story again, I figured I might as well just go ahead and discuss Glory Guard ranks and elite missions. Elite missions are missions that begin on December 18th after getting a certain rank. That certain rank I'll talk about here in a minute. I'm just go through this little tab and pretty much explain it myself. So Glory Guard rank, all I gotta say right now is, before I start this, if you are not coin capping on another mule to increase your Glory Guard rank, do so right now. If you want to be moderately okay in this event, you need to have capping coins on your main and capping coins on a mule for that rank up. The rank up gives really good rewards, so just be out there for that. What are Glory Guard ranks? So, Glory Guard rank is a special rank, and it starts off with Scout, which is the rank that we have right now, which caps at 120 coins per day, which is actually 20 more than KMS for some reason. They just decided to add that extra 20 coins per day for GMS. Sentinel, rank 5, you are rewarded with a complete Glory Guard set. There's an image of that in the patch notes down below. I'll just post some just basic image in general in the description. The Guardian rank is at rank 4. You get an event rank for that. It's not like the greatest event rank. It's 20 all stat, 20 attack and magic attack, 2000 HP and MP. And you also get, as far as I know, I just remember the rank. Master rank 3 you get another ring. Commander rank 2, you get another ring of the same stats as Master and Guardian, and you get 5,000 Maple Points, and then Justicar at rank 1, which you are able to get the really good event ring, the one with 40 all stats, 4,000 HP and MP, and 25 attack and magic attack. These rings, because of 4,000 HP, is fat good on a Kanna. Really, really good. So if you are playing a Kanna like I am, these rings are the wave. So they never really showed a how do you increase your rank. So I'm pretty sure here they talk about when you can unlock them and how you unlock them. There's a typo here. It says Master, Commander, and Justicar unlock at 2019, what they unlock at 2020. So Sentinel is on December 4th. Guardian is on December 18th, which starts the first elite mission. Master is at January 1st. Happy New Year. That is going to unlock the second elite mission. Commander, January 8th. That's going to unlock the third elite mission. And Justicar is at January 15th, which unlocks the fourth elite mission. You will have this last rank for 2 weeks before Glory is completely over. And hopefully GMS drops the Night Goblin Market event on the 29th, because that event is really good. So basically these are the coin requirements that you need. So if you are capping on a different character, make sure that character has 300 plus 800 plus 1500 plus 2000 plus 3000 coins. And using that little brain of mine, that's got to be roughly about 7.6k coins. Make sure you prepare 7.6k coins on a different character, or you could spread it across 5 different characters. One character can have 300, another character 800, another character 1500, just to get that all the way. It's the fastest way to get through it, but it's gonna take a lot more time than just doing it on one singular character. You can have multiple rank up mules and be done capping coins in a much faster than just one singular one, but just get ready for the time cost. So these are the quests. You start off with Convergence. I believe Convergence is what they call Borderless in GMS. This is the part where you go to Grindel, and then there's like this whole borderless area between Maple World and Grandis, and you're on some sort of island with Grindel, so on and so forth. Like 2 NPCs from the Friends storyline. And then Guardian, starting December 18th, you get to see Cernium. Cernium, you'll be able to see that for the first time. This unlocks the elite missions. The elite missions are in areas based on Cernium, and you get a decent amount of coins from that. And that's it for that tab. If we were to look at this third tab here. Okay, official recordings on what you get. You get the uniform, the whole entire uniform, the sword, cash sword. The cash swords look kind of cool though. I mean, it's alright. Like I said, you guys have an image, look in the description. The damage skin too. The damage is really nice. But you get the hat, the uniform, the cape, and the golden emblem, which is an effect that's like on your back. It's a cash effect. You're able to turn it on or off. Guardian. Okay, so this is what you get. 30 arcane symbol selected coupons and 10 node stones. I might cap on something just to hop on GMS on December 18th and rank up to Guardian at the very least. Hell, I'll actually even try to get Justicar. Master, you get red cubes, 5 red cubes. You already told you about the rings, so I'll just talk about the other items. You get 5 red cubes. If you're in Rec server, you get 10 bonus occult cubes. You guys probably able to read because I'm having trouble cubing my shoulder on KMS for 10 attack. It's really annoying. And on Reboot, you get 10 Master Craftsman cubes. Commander, you get 5,000 Maple Points and a Gaga coin. Gaga coin can be sold for 100 million Meso. So I tried to do this on multiple worlds on KMS, but they only gave me the Commander ring. They did not give me the Maple Points, and they did not give me the Gaga coin. Because I did cap in both Luna and Burning. It might have been just a Burning World thing, but you may or may not be able to claim the Maple Points and the Gaga coin on other worlds. Maple Points for sure, Gaga coin maybe not. But just keep that in mind, you can claim multiple Maple Points on the same Nexon ID. And then Justicar, 10,000 maple points, equal coin, transfer that for 200 mil. So, and these are the coin caps for it. Scout, 12,000, I'm sorry. These are the glory points. So this translates to 120 coins. Sentinel is 150 coins. All these are the same as KMS after Scout. Guardian is 200 coins. Master is 250 coins. Commander is 350 coins, and Justicar is 500 coins for 2 weeks. I don't know how many characters you plan on grinding on for the next 2 weeks. Once again, I'm gonna cover the coin shop when it comes out, and I'll talk more in depth about that. So, as far as ranks goes, that's about it. Now I got one thing left to talk about: elite missions. That's like no elite missions yet. We gotta talk about temp stats first. Temp stats. You unlock Sentinel on December 4th. Once you get that rank, you are at you gain 30% damage against normal monsters. Once you get Guardian, you get 30% damage against. That's not right. I'm pretty sure that's not boss monsters either. I'm gonna have to add that in the description because I didn't remember. I think it's just the all stats and the max HP. Because this does not sound like it's the wave. There shouldn't be any duplicates. At least there wasn't in KMS. Master. Well, okay, yeah, this is definitely a bug. Oh wait, no. I see what it's doing. It's it's stacking the benefits together. It's not like you actually get 30% damage against normal monsters, dude. Oh, come on, dude. What am I thinking? You get extra 30% crit rate, 30 attack of magic attack. Once you reach Commander, you get extra 30% boss damage and 30% ignore enemy defense. And then once you reach Justicar, you get 10% critical damage. So those are all the temp stats you get. This lasts for 2 weeks long. You get all of these stats right here for 2 weeks. If you don't include the critical damage, you get them for 3 weeks. If you don't include boss and IED, you get them for 4 weeks. If you don't include the attack power, magic attack crit rate, you get these for like 5 or so weeks, probably more. I'm just tripping on the math right now. So that's your temp stats right there. And once again, it is time to talk about elite missions one more time. So Night actually covers elite missions in here. I figured I might as well do so right now because I'm going to, like I said, I'll be around for the basic missions, the challenge missions, and the weekly missions, but not the elite missions. So elite missions are carried out in Certium. The missions available are vary based on your Glory Guard rank. You get certain missions on certain days of the week. For example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you get to KS people's boats with bombs. It's amazing. I actually hated that so much, by the way. You'll know what I'm talking about on December 18th. Well, what day of the week is that? December 18th, 2019. I'm gonna like pull up a little chart real quick. Oh, it's a Wednesday. That's boat day. Y'all know what I'm talking about when it gets unlocked. Basically, it's another way to obtain coins. As you do these elite missions, you gain points, glory points, aka coins. You get Meso, and you get EXP, varying on your level. The Meso and the EXP is... The Meso's not that good. EXP is alright, especially if you're just capping on a meal. I've gotten multiple levels on my meals just doing elite missions. But the glory coins you get depend on what missions you do. The first 2 missions unlocked from December 18th and January 1st give you 100 coins each. And then the other 2 missions unlocked on January 8th and January 15th give you 120 coins each. All in all, I would say the average time it takes to do all of these missions in total are 7.5 minutes each. Some take longer, some take shorter. But just keep in mind that you will be spending about half an hour to get 440 coins. And that we are playing GMS, a server with Kishin and Frenzy Totem, you have to determine if it's probably better to grind, in which it might be, than to spend half an hour on elite missions getting 440 coins. These are instance monsters, so I'm unsure if Kishin will work as an effect for the entire map or not. That'll be up for GMS to officially decide when elite missions drop. But those are the general rewards. Basically, when you unlock the Guardian rank, you get 100 out of your 200 cap coins of elite missions. Once you unlock the rank after Guardian, you get 200 out of 250 coins, and then the rank after that, you get 320 out of 350 coins, which was, I believe, was Commander. And then once you get Justicar, you get to unlock 440 out of 500 of your coins from elite missions, and then the others can come from grinding. I would recommend elite missions on a mule. It kills kind of slow in basic maps, because the mobs in elite missions have relatively low health, and if you don't feel like you can kill fast enough in a map even with Kishin, you should probably give these a shot. Like I said, the average time is about 7.5 minutes per mission. Some take longer. For example, there's one that only takes about 6 minutes. Some take like 5, and some are shorter. There's ones that can take up to like 8 to 10 minutes. So I decided to squish the average of the two short and long missions as a whole, and say it takes about 7.5 minutes per mission to complete. And one more miscellaneous thing that I probably may or may not cover once this comes around. This is an AFK map. You get to AFK here for points and EXP at the Sentinel level. You get 3 points per 10 seconds at Sentinel. You get 4 points per 10 seconds at Guardian, 5 points per 10 seconds at Master, 6 points per 10 seconds at Commander, and 7 points per 10 seconds at Justicar. And then you get EXP too, which is also nice if you AFK the EXP chair. Of course, you can only get coins or EXP. Just remember, if you do the EXP AFK, your EXP maxes out once you AFK for 8 hours. Like I said in the description of the last video, any questions regarding Glory, you can ask those in the comments. Any questions regarding anything else, you can also ask those in the comments, and they answer y'all's wonderful questions that you may have about pretty much everything going on right now. And that concludes day 3. 17 days left, 17 videos left. I honestly don't think I can cover more Glory content every single day for the next 17 days. There's only so much I can cover right now. It's crazy. And I just covered a whole bunch of info. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have stretched that out. But too late. It's out now. That's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video recording my day 4 progress.